Hi, this is the Congan Twins again. I'm Arthur Johnson, and
I'm Danny Johnson, and let's face the world.
what do you mean by that?
Well, this is for the whole world to see. You know, they have a program called Face the Nation.
Right, okay.
So let's face the world.
You're not funny. Okay. All right, anyway, I hope everyone's doing well. I hope everyone's fine. I know we're in a difficult situation place. However, we seem to be doing very well here at Enagic. And I hope you all are continually drinking your alkaline water and taking your
Ukon.
Your what?
Your Ukon.
Your Kangen Ukon. Okay, it's not just Ukon, but it's Kangen Ukon. And why do we call it Kangen Ukon?
Because it's made... because we use Kangen water.
Exactly, right. That's why we call it Kangen Ukon. We are the only manufacturer in the world that makes Kangen Ukon with...
Kangen water.
I'm glad you're awake this afternoon.
Not a problem.
Okay.
Okay, so...
Why are we here?
For those of you that are wondering what Kangen is, that's because we pronounce it Kangen and you pronounce it
Cajun or Kangen or something weird.
okay.
And the company name is
Enagic
and not Enagic. Okay? And just because you like to say Enagic rhymes with
magic.
doesn't mean that's the pronunciation of the company. Okay? It is Enagic. And Enagic...
Like magic.
No. Okay. Enagic comes from two words, energy and electric, okay?
Right.
And therefore we got Enagic, okay?
Right.
Not it's
Magic.
not from it's not from electricity or energy, okay? And if it was
Or energy.
right, then anyway, moving on. It's Enagic. And we are the Kangen twins, not the Cajun twins.
Or the Kangen twins.
Whatever. Okay.
We're actually the Johnson twins.
All right, moving on. So, today what we're bringing to you...
Hey, you know that's rude to point.
Okay. Today, I don't mean to point at you guys, but better with this than with that. I just pointed to them.
That's right.
I'm
Shame.
sorry.
Okay.
Moving on. So, today what we're bringing to you is something that all of you guys, for some reason, have some problems with, even our top leaders, okay? We're going to go over the ABCs of how to fill out an application form, okay? And we're going through the basic stuff, and you can follow along with us, okay? First of all, the one we have over here, and what is it called, Danny? Which form?
The product order form and distributor application.
Now, is that for single or multiple?
Machine single payment.
Machine single payment, okay. And then this one is which form?
Machine finance payment.
Okay, so we have two forms, one for single payment and the other one for finance. And both of these need to be followed with which form?
The return policy.
Right, the return policy. And if none of these are completed completely, then what happens?
Your application goes to the back or back of the line or under the pile.
Okay, all right, Danny, you don't have to zoom yet. Wait. Let's just go over some of the policies over here, okay?
Okay.
So have a seat.
Have a seat.
Sit down, please. Okay. All right. So, what happens when you turn in a form? What happens, Danny, when they turn in a form that's missing this particular spot here? What is...
Okay, this spot here is register this applicant as your blank A.
Okay, and that is not only just on the single application, but it's on the finance application as well. Now, what happens if you don't fill that in?
We automatically defaulted to your 1A position.
Now, what happens if they don't put their name or their ID number?
We don't know who it is.
We don't know who it is,
so we take it.
We'd love to take it,
Oh,
right?
sorry, we don't take it.
Okay, however, what happens is you don't get paid. Okay.
Yeah, boy, that's a bummer.
Now, the good thing is your customer is going to get their shipment, because if they filled out all their part of the application and we have their credit card and we have their signature and we don't have any of yours, don't worry, you got a happy customer, because they're going to get their machine and you ain't going to get paid.
And you're not going to get paid either.
Right. Well, ain't is now part of the dictionary in Scrabble.
Yeah, in Texas. Okay.
All right, moving on. So, and then also the return policy. Mind you, if none of this or any of this gets filled out, then we don't ship anything, because we do need to have this return policy filled out, name, applicant, signature, and date. Okay? And this states everything about a return policy, and everyone, before you sign and date it, please read it. Okay? Because we pretty much stick to this unless there's some crazy circumstances. For example, like because of COVID-19, some reason you don't get your machine for a month, and then you decide to return it unopened and everything. We'll look at circumstances like that. Okay? But other than that, read your policy. Okay? Now, we are going to go into very specific detail. Don't you think we should?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
I can think of several distributors that are even 6As that need help with this.
Right. Like I said, I know some 6A23s that should be taking this lesson. So what we're going to do is we're going to kind of do a cliffhanger, right? You know how they do with Batman? Remember back in the days?
Oh, yeah. That's right. Hey, come back next week to your same bat channel.
The same day?
And the same bat time.
Right. And we will follow up. But guess what, guys? We're going to record the next part in more detail on each of these forms. And you can take a look at it on YouTube. It will be following this recording. And we do thank you for joining the Congdon Twins and our training videos. And put a like. And also share this with your new distributors and old distributors.
And your upline.
Please, definitely share it with your upline. And they can share it with all their downline and their uplines. And so everyone can be on the same page, so everyone knows how to fill these forms out.
That's right, because honestly speaking, if you fill it out incorrectly, it will delay the processing. And a lot of times the offices get phone calls from distributors that are not happy that their customers aren't getting their machines in on time. And that is not our fault. It is
their fault. Your fault?
Your fault.
Yeah. Yeah, and listen, we try, our staff really do their best to process these orders, okay? Except, you know what? Before you send these orders in, dot your I's, cross your T's, and also make sure the credit card information you're sending us is the correct credit card and it has enough balance to cover, okay? We have piles of application forms and we don't know who they're from. We don't know the expiration date of the credit card. That means we can't process it.
No,
okay.
We won't even try.
Right, and we don't even, sometimes we don't know the name, or you're missing the last 4 digits. I mean, folks, you're missing all kinds of information. We probably have all together, with all the branches included, probably maybe over 100 applications and machines and people that want their machines but don't get it because it's not properly filled out. You didn't follow up on it and check it out, and you're thinking it's us, but it was you, okay? Now, granted, sometimes we do drop the ball, and when we do, and if we do, we apologize, okay? But for the most part, folks, help us help you and follow our instructions, and also, you can get the instructions where else?
Online.
Right, the Enagic website, right?
ENAGIC.com.
So, folks, it's not that difficult, okay? And we try to make it easier as possible. And this one, Danny went and got all this blown up, okay, because they're normally not this big, right?
Smaller.
Yeah, a lot smaller. But, folks, we're going to go through it in detail. And if you get confused or lost, go back, push rewind and play again, and you'll be able to figure out how to fill these forms out, because we're going to go through it. Okay?
Yeah, like right now?
Like right now. So we'll see you guys on the next YouTube.